firsts are significant in any collectible, right? The first comic book, the rookie card if it's a sports card. Well, in coins, it's the first year of issue. But how about if the mint is just opening? It's the first coin of issue. And in 1793, when the U.S. Mint opened its doors, two coins on the docket. And tonight, we have them both. Let's take a peek. We are talking about, everybody, our U.S. Mint's very first coinage. Again, in 1793, the first two coins they struck were the half cent and then the large cent. And we call it the large cent because it looks like a $50. It's that bottom row right there. And over time, in 1856 actually, they tested out a smaller cent, like the ones we have in our pocket today. And formally in 1857, we transitioned to that smaller cent forever. And now the Lincoln cent's been out there for over 110 years. But when the U.S. Mint started, copper denominations and just values were way different. So the two common coins, the two coins needed by the colonialists, the Americans living here in this new country, were the cent, big cent, and then the half cent. Now the half cent's about the size of a quarter, right? A quarter is 24.3 millimeters, and the average size here is 23.5. And then, as I said, the large cent is approximately 29 millimeters, and the current Kennedy half dollar is 30.6. So it gives you a very strong relationship. The best part, though, when these coins were being made, the Philadelphia Mint was the only mint striking coins here in the United States. We didn't bring in branch mints until much later, but with the copper cents, we didn't start using the branch mints until the early 1900s. Actually, 1908. The S Mint Indian is the very first ever branch mint. So all these earlier coins, one coin was made per year. That's it, the Philadelphia, no mint mark required. Well, tonight we have a great selection of half cents and large cents. So if you're buying multiple half cents, you just love the idea of the smallest legal tender denomination ever, 1/2 of a cent, but it's the size of a quarter and it's copper, and we're talking about 170 years old. What a great deal. We got many different dates in stock at this particular point. My half cents range from the early 1800s upwards of the 1850s. So it's a smattering of dates. My large cents are even deeper. I have 15, 20 different dates in stock right now under the umbrella of this project, which means for $34.95, you can get America's largest cent, the largest coin when we first started making coinage back in 1793, the large cent. I can offer you different years, many different years. And again, there was no mint marks, just one coin. Like in this case, 1828, the half cent, one coin. 1829, one coin. And they were all Philadelphia's. My competition, that a half cent you're looking at right there. You'll notice all of our coins, hand-selected, quality circulated coinage. The obverse and the reverse are homogeneous. They look like they belong. How many of you seen where they look like they were made yesterday? Somebody polished them. Or they were so black you can't even read them. Because copper over time does what? Yeah, gets darker. That's why when you go to NGC or PCGS, the grading services, the standard for copper coins is actually a color coefficient as well. It's called brown and then red brown, RB, and then red, RD. Red looking like it was made yesterday, authentic made yesterday, not somebody with a polishing rag, make it look gorgeous. So all of our coins will be original, hand-selected coins. We kick out about 40% of all of the early coppers we look at because they need to have the date full, the characteristics of the coin well seen, and you got to be able to read that beautiful half cent, large cent, and of course, United States of America, where these coins were made. My competition, 159, is the closest on the half cent. They're at $85, upwards of $87.95 if you wanted to buy 3 or 4 different. So let's just use 85. which is $50 more than we are on that large cent. And by the way, almost identical on the half cent. A significant savings, but it's also a significant just part of American history. I'm a big fan of coppers. I collect coppers. And it's just because it's like history in your hands. And it's always the challenge, can I find the better looking coin as I progress over time? I think I'm on my second or third overlay of, hey, I got a beautiful looking hand-selected 1848 copper, and now I find another one that's, hey, a little bit better. Replace it and move on. Replace it and move on, like many of us do. But these are gorgeous specimens, all original. The first coins of our lovely United States of America. You go back to the records of 1793. They made 2 coins that year, the half cent and the large cent. These denominations lasted for about 60 years. Guys, let's put a 1-minute clock up, please. Lots of activity on both, lots of multiples on both. Thank you. As I referenced, we will definitely be able to get you different dates on these. Again, no mints, different dates. If you buy 4 or 5, we'll get you 4 or 5 different for each one. So if you buy half cents, it'll be 4 or 5 different. You buy large cents, it'll be 4 or 5. Large cents, probably closer to 15. Easy. The small cent, what we carry in our pocket today, the Lincoln cent, was introduced in 1857 to the American public as an actual legal tender coin. They made a trial coin in 1856. We loved it and made sense for the government. Shrink it, save the copper. Copper prices were going up, so it shrank the coins. We got rid of the half cent, the large cent became the cent, and the rest is history. The last of these coins are from 1857. That's when they stopped making these. We're currently in 2024. So that means we're looking at 175 years ago, these beautiful coins graced this country. True coins of our forefathers. And look at the prices tonight. Huge savings. You got to give us a call.